Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing the military wife tag, and this is my friend Alma, so she's going to be doing it with me because our husbands are in the military, they're in the Navy, so yeah, we're going to do it together and then you guys can know a little bit about our military life. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and also don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Okay, so the first question is, how did you and your spouse meet? So I guess you can go ahead and start.
Okay, so I met my brother. They had mutual friends. So one day he was just randomly at my house and I showed up and I started talking to him, trying to be his friend. Then we met again a few months later and we started talking. And, yeah, he texted me and that's how we started.
Awesome. So the way that I met my husband was in school. He was a junior and I was a senior in high school, and the way that we met was just like in lunch. And then a week later he asked me for my number after I randomly sang a song to him with my guitar. It was weird. But yeah,
sing to him?
Because we were getting out of school and then we were right next to each other, building. And then I had my guitar with me because I was in the choir.
Oh.
So he's like, "Oh, you play guitar?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Oh, play me something." So then I randomly we were going out and then I was just playing the guitar and singing to him.
Oh, that's cute.
It was so funny though. Okay, the second question is, how old were you when you two met?
I was 18 and he was 21.
I was 18 and he was 17. Yeah, he was 17. So next question is, how long have you been together?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we've been together for 3 years, and this Thursday is actually our 2-year anniversary. Marriage.
Oh, married. Yeah. And we have almost been together for 4 years this November, and married, it'll be 2 years in December. Question number 4 says, where are you and your spouse originally from?
We're both from California.
That's awesome. Me, well, some of you might know, but I'm from Mexico and he's from New Mexico. So next question is, how did you feel about him joining the military?
When I met him, he had already sworn in, so I
had no say.
Yeah, I had no say.
Okay. And me, since he was in high school, he had told me that he was thinking about doing it, and I was honestly scared because I didn't want to be away from him. So I told him that he wouldn't join, but then, he did anyways, and it worked out fine. So next question is, where did your spouse go to basic training?
Boot camp was Chicago, and for A school he went to Texas, San Antonio, Texas.
And same for me because they're both Navy, so yeah, they went to the same Chicago and then San Antonio. Has your spouse ever been deployed?
No.
Yeah, and mine neither. Have you ever been to his promotion ceremony?
Yes. Yeah. I was able to pin him in his new promotion.
Oh yeah, I remember that. When he graduated from being a pharmacy tech. Oh, just pass along. When he graduated from being a pharmacy tech, that's when I guess I went to that ceremony. That was in San Antonio. Next question. How long have you been a military wife? So I guess we already answered this one. So me, I have been with him for 2 years married, and her too. So question number 11 says, how did your husband propose?
Okay, so my husband proposed while I was pregnant. We went for our 4-month ultrasound, and we were going to find out what he was going to be.
By the way, this is Aiden's son. He's so playful.
Yeah. So he asked the ultrasound tech, obviously when I was there, if she could type in for the ultrasound, instead of saying it's a boy, it said, will you marry my daddy? Yeah. So when she turned the screen, I thought she was going to show me what Aiden was going to be. but it said that, and I was like, but it was so weird because when I saw that, I looked over at him and he didn't say anything, so I was like,
so it was like awkward.
Yeah, and he had the ring kind of like down, like, and then he was like, so, because he didn't.
He didn't ask you like officially, like he's just like so.
Yeah, so I thought she had like messed up, like the wrong couple. So I was like, and then I looked down and I saw the ring and I was like,
oh my gosh, that's actually a really cute idea.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never asked you that question
know.
before. And my husband proposed when he was in boot camp, he had already like sent me letters like asking me, not asking me, but he was like, I just want to marry you and stuff like that. And when I went to Chicago for his like boot camp graduation, I guess, that's when he like proposed to me. It was weird because it was just like in a hotel, like we just went downstairs and he's like, so will you marry me? And he didn't have a ring, like I got the ring like a month after.
oh.
So it was like unofficial. So officially it was like in Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. So next question is, where do you get married? So my husband and I are married in New Mexico, and we got married in a hotel venue.
So my husband and I got married in the courthouse in San Bernardino. We do plan on having a church wedding though, so that is coming next month.
I'm so excited about that. I hope I can make it.
I know.
So next question is, how old were you two when you got married?
I was 19 when I got married, and he was 23. No, 22.
And I was 20 when I got married and he was 19. Next question is, did he wear his uniform on his wedding day?
No.
Yeah, mine either. I wanted him to wear it, but he didn't really want to. So like I had to kind of respect that, you know, because it was his wedding too. So he just wore a regular like suit. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? And we are obviously stationed in the same place as them, so we are stationed in Northern Virginia, like really close to Washington, D.C. Next question is, do you live on base?
No. I live like 5 minutes from base, and she lives like...
I live like 30 minutes away from base, so like they got pretty lucky because they found a really good apartment like close to base, and yeah, we live like 30 minutes away from base. So next question is, do you think your spouse looks good in the uniform?
Yes!
I love it. I love how he looks in the uniform so much. Like, but the blue one. Like
the blue one, yeah.
Yeah. Like the other ones are ugly. Like,
the camos, they look
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah. But like, there's a brown one and a white one, and I just don't like those. The next question is, do you like the benefits you receive as a military woman? So yes, like duh. You get really good benefits from being, you know, like a military spouse.
Yeah, I had no idea we had like any, like, I had no idea before I even...
Really?
Yeah. But when I got here is when he told me like, oh, just go to the doctor and like just do all this, and
I honestly don't remember if I knew or not, but like once you're in the military, like you just find out everything that you know that you get as benefits, and like you get what's it called, medical insurance,
TRICARE.
Yeah, so we get TRICARE, and then they get the BAH, which is like the housing. So yeah, all the benefits are like super good. Yeah. And that's what I'm gonna miss the most when we get out. Do you have a lot of military wife friends? So we just have each other.
Yeah, I know, and it's crazy that we even like found each other because our husbands would like postpone us meeting for the longest time. Like they were here like 3 months.
Yeah.
And we still hadn't met them.
Yeah, and they were already like friends and stuff, but we hadn't met each other. And as soon as we met each other, like we got pretty.
Yeah, we're like, we have to be friends.
Yeah. Now we see each other like almost every single weekend, and like we just have each other. Like that's all we have. So yeah, we just know each other. We don't know anyone else. What is the hardest part of being in the military life?
The hardest part for me is being away from family. Like we're both, my husband and I are both like really close to our family, so that's I think the hardest part for us.
Yeah, definitely for me as well. Like being so far away, but it's really hard like being away from them and not being able to see them and stuff. And also like he's really close to his family, and I'm also like really close to like my siblings. So yeah, that's like the hardest part. The last question is, do you support your spouse as a member of the military? Yes, I support my husband 100%, and if he decided to stay longer in the military, I would also support him.
Yeah, I agree. I would do exactly the same thing. I've told him countless of times, if you want to re-enlist, you know, I'll go anywhere you want, like wherever they send you.
Even though it's hard, like I prefer being with him, like
Yeah.
rather than being back at home with like my family, but without him, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's very different. Like when you're away from him, it's like days go by slower, but when you're with him, everything's like so
yeah,
fast.
so fast.
Yeah.
But it's much better, even though you're far away from family and stuff. So yeah, but anyways, that was the last question, guys. If you enjoyed this video, again, like please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you liked my friend, let me know in the comments below. She's like super sweet and awesome, and I'm really, really happy that I found her here. I don't know, I've never really told you this before, but I'm really happy.
Me too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna miss you so much. She's gonna go back home to go to school, so it's gonna be really hard not having her here. But I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to get in that subject right now because it's kind of hard.
Yeah.